Hi friends, welcome back to Alabama TV Sports. I'm Alan.
And Dewayne Moore, sports analyst and former football player.
And today we're going to be recapping the Super Bowl. Millions of people around the world witnessed the Eagles lift their first Lombardi trophy. What do you think made the difference for the Eagles this game?
Well, fly Eagles fly, first of all. And as I said last week, the key to what happens with the Philadelphia Eagles is they came out and they relaxed Nick Foles, putting him in a scenario where he could be comfortable, made him confident. The running game, Jay and LeGarrette Blount, they came out and they helped balance the offense out by giving him some options. So we seen Nick Foles play comfortable and confident football on Sunday.
So, Dewayne, in my personal opinion, a quarterback that throws over 500 yards shouldn't lose. What do you think about Tom Brady throughout this game?
Well, first of all, Alan, again, we seen the Patriots on Sunday come out in the first half of the game, and they was very inconsistent. Even the trickery, that's not the Patriots' way. We never, ever see Tom Brady go out in the flat to catch a pass. He's a great athlete, but Tom Brady is not athletic enough to get out in the flats and catch a ball. New England, you got to play New England football. That's why they call it the Patriots way, because they have a certain style of play on that offense side and that defense side of the ball. We've seen them be inconsistent in the first half of the game. They did make some adjustments, and they came back out, but time got away from them, Alan.
Dewayne, do you think that this game in any way, shape, or form affects the legacy that Tom Brady has cemented in the NFL?
Not at all. I mean, Tom Brady has nothing else to prove, Alan. When you look at the greats, when you mention the greats, Joe Montana won 4 Super Bowls with the San Francisco 49ers. Steve Young at the helm won 3 Super Bowls. John Elway, another great, won 2 Super Bowls in Denver. Dan Marino, that we talk about being one of the NFL greats, won no Super Bowl. Now you got Peyton Manning in this generation that won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams. Tom Brady, 19 years with the New England Patriots and have won 5 Super Bowls. It's not going to taunt his legacy. But what I will tell you, Tom, at the end of the day, man, you're 40 years old. You're getting a little bit older. You got to know when to roll them. You got to know when to fold them. You want to go out on top. You don't want to be forgotten, or you don't want to be that guy, such as like Shaquille O'Neal in the NBA. He won those championships with the Lakers. He won the championships down with the Miami Heat. Then he floated over to the Cavaliers, didn't walk away with nothing. Floated over to the Boston Celtics, didn't walk away with nothing. Now he's forgotten almost as being one of the best centers that came through the NBA. So Tom Brady, I encourage you, you want to go out on top, my friend.
I don't know. Seeing Tom Brady's drive, I don't think that he'll retire until he actually can't throw the football anymore.
Well, here's the thing, man. Free agency, it plays a big role in the NFL. And again, do I think New England will get back there? New England has proved, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, they've proved from time to time again, through free agency, getting new players on the team, offense and defense, they've proved they can get back to the postseason. Can they get back to the postseason with a 41-year-old quarterback? At the end of the day, the body still has wear and tear on it. I don't care how good you are, Tom Brady. When you get older, it tells on you, my friend.
So, Dewayne, the Eagles have cemented this team for the next couple of years, and they're getting their MVP candidate, Carson Wentz, back. What do you have in store for the Eagles in these next couple of years?
Well, Alan, I think something that you forgot to say, the Eagles, the world championship Eagles, amen. So, again, they do have some guys on their team that's going to be there on next year. They don't have many guys that are going into free agency. But, again, as I always say, you can get to the Super Bowl and you can win the Super Bowl, and it may be 20 more years. I can remember the St. Louis Rams. You know, they got there. There have been very few teams within a 5-year reign be able to get back to the Super Bowl. So, hey, kudos to the Philadelphia Eagles, but it could be another 20 years before they get back there.
Dewayne, Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles, where do you see him landing this next season once he's a free agent?
That's going to be a tough gamble. I mean, clearly him and Carson Wentz both can't be there. You're talking about a lot of money being put on the table, but not just that. A guy that has proved that he can play at this level and dance at the big show, that's a guy that's going to be a starter. Carson Wentz by default went down. Would he have played in the Super Bowl if he hadn't went down? Who knows? I mean, he could have got to the first round of the playoff. So again, it's kind of up in the air. You know, if I'm the general manager and if I'm the head coach, you know, it's kind of one of those things. I have to look at who won the most important game for me, not who won the most games.
And well, friends, that's all we have for today. We'll make sure to see you next week.